how much I love me. And man, I'm telling you, man, that's more valuable than gold. That's the most valuable thing you can give yourself today. Because when you love yourself and you feel good about yourself, you live life better, man. You don't go through life with the emergency breakup. Because when you got low self-esteem, that's what you're doing. You're going through life. You're just going through it with the emergency breakup. And who done drove a car with the emergency breakup? I have. Forgot you was on that hill. Yep. Forgot you was on that hill, bro. Just took off. Now, what you say? You get the smell of some oil or something? Yeah. Gear grinding. You're like, this car ain't driving right. Then you put that emergency brake down, you push that little button, push it down, and boom, take off. That's how life is. Going through life with low self-esteem is going through life with the emergency breakup. You still can go through it. It's just going to be more difficult. It's just going to be more difficult. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, you give your power away to things, man. When you base your self-esteem, when your self-esteem is rooted in things, you meet a fine young thing with some pop, ta-dow. All that. And you feel good because you get to go places with her and people be looking at you when you with her. People are like, that's you, man? That's yours? Y'all know how dudes be. Bro, that's you? You be proud to say that's you. But if your self-esteem is rooted in her, your self-esteem is in jeopardy. Because once she leave you, or she cheat, or you catch her in a lie, or she just might decide she don't want to be with you no more, your self-esteem gonna crash. It ain't rooted in you. It's called self-esteem. It ain't called drug esteem. It ain't called drink esteem. It's called self-esteem. So what that said, man, God is a beautiful, powerful God, bro. God is a powerful God, man, that he can create us to the point where we don't need nobody's permission to love ourselves. We don't need nobody's validation to love ourselves. I can say to myself, you know what? I love me. I choose to love me. I choose to care about me. And guess what? When I love me more, I love you more. And I treat you better. I show you more respect when I love me. Yeah, man. Self-esteem, man. I treat you as a better. When you see a person always mistreating people, always trying to hurt people, put people down, that's a person with low self-esteem. And see, the problem with low self-esteem is you have to hurt people to feed that. High self-esteem, you feed that by helping somebody. Even if you just say, man, I like them shoes you got on, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's a nice outfit. People throw away words like that around all the time who got high self-esteem. They throw around compliments, positivity to people. That's what self-esteem is. This is basically low self-esteem, a weak sense of self. I don't need nobody's permission to say, I love Will. And that, you got to get to the same point, man. You got to love yourself, because when you love yourself, you're going to treat people better. Any questions, concerns, or comments about this y'all today?
Yeah, that is just with that making up your mind, like you said, I'm lacking confidence in myself, thinking.
Right. That's what that is.
This could be right, but you gotta pull the trigger.
Come on with it. Y'all heard what he said? You got to pull the trigger, man. You got to make a decision. Because if not, you're going to just keep going back and forth. And even if you make the wrong decision, you got a lesson. You learn something. That's how you grow. When we're little kids, when we become teenagers, there's certain things we did when we were little kids we ain't going to do as no teenager, because we learned. You touched that stove and it burnt your hand already when you was little. You ain't finna touch that stove at 17 and burn your hand again. You ain't finna get on that bike without no pads on and without no helmet on and jump them bricks with that piece of wood. No more. You learn that every time you look at that scab, every time you see that knot on your head, that's a reminder. That's reinforcing that you ain't gonna do that again. Am I right? You had to walk around all summer with that little knot on your head until it faded out and went away. That was your reminder not to do that again.
What you learned, Larry? I learned that. And every time you go that empty pocket, you know, I'll be giving them like $200. No, they ain't got no job to pay you back. I learned that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Will told me.
Mm-hmm.
He said it, Will.